In today's world, what's your brand's most valuable asset? It's probably not your office or even your flagship product. It's your online reputation. So when someone Googles you, what story are they actually finding? Let's talk about how you can finally take control of that narrative.
Okay, let's dive into your digital first impression. Think about it. Your online presence, that's your modern-day digital handshake. It's the very first thing people see. And honestly, in this ecosystem, it's incredibly fragile. It shapes how people see you long before you ever get a chance to say a word.
So I've got to ask the most important question for any business today. If a potential customer, your best kind of customer, searches for your brand right now, what's the impression they're getting? Is it the one you've worked so hard to build? Or is it a story that's being written by someone else?
And the impact of just one negative search result? It's huge. It creates this thing that we call cognitive friction. It's that little voice of doubt in a customer's head that makes them pause, second guess, and, click away from your sales funnel. All that hard work, gone in an instant.
Now, let's talk about the high cost of unmanaged PR, because this isn't just about hurt feelings, right? This is about real money. An unmanaged reputation hits your bottom line, and it can hit it hard.
Get this. The data shows that just one single negative article on the first page of Google can cause a 22% drop in business. 22%. Think about that for a second. That's nearly a quarter of your potential customers just vanishing because of one bad link.
And wow, it gets worse. The damage just piles up. If that one negative result turns into 3, you could be looking at losing almost 60% of your customers. The problem literally snowballs.
But, okay, here's the good news. And this is so important. For every single star you improve your online rating, you can see revenue jump by up to 9%. So this isn't just about playing defense. Managing your reputation is actually a powerful growth strategy.
So here's the main takeaway. You do not have to be a victim of the algorithm. You can absolutely take back control. This is where we shift from the problem to the solution. It's time for engineering your reputation, building something strong, something that lasts.
So what exactly are we talking about here? What is online reputation management, or ORM? Well, for us, it's a game plan. It's the strategic process of grabbing the reins of your digital footprint and making sure what people find online is the real story, authoritative, positive, and accurate. And look, not all approaches are created equal. A standard agency might see a negative link and just cross their fingers and hope it goes away. We don't hope. We use algorithmic burial to actively push it down. They might create a bunch of spammy, low-value profiles. We build powerful, authoritative hubs that Google actually respects. And while they might completely ignore things like autocomplete suggestions, we're proactively shaping them. It's about being strategic, not just reactive.
Think of what we do as a full-spectrum defense system for your brand. We're talking search result suppression to bury the bad stuff, verified review acceleration to boost the good stuff. We even clean up those pesky autocomplete suggestions you see when you start typing. We build up your knowledge panel authority and, of course, provide crisis PR containment, all watched over by our 24/7 threat intelligence.
Now, this isn't just guesswork. It's a science. We use a proven process we call our 4-phase protection protocol. This is how we methodically build a fortress around your brand story.
So here's how it works. First, we do a deep dive digital forensic audit. We scan everything to find every single vulnerability. Second is immediate containment. We stop the bleeding right away by promoting your existing positive assets. Third, authority engineering. This is where we build a powerful firewall of high-authority content that chokes out the negative for good. And finally, phase 4 is Overwatch and automation, where we set up continuous real-time listening to keep you protected around the clock.
All right, that all sounds great in theory, but what about results? Let's go from crisis to control and look at a real-world example of how this all comes together to make a real difference.
Okay, so we had this B2B client who was under a major attack on their reputation. Their Glassdoor rating had plummeted to a really damaging 2.1 stars. After we implemented our protocol, we got them all the way up to a fantastic 4.6. I mean, just look at that difference, a total transformation.
And we did it fast. In just 90 days, we buried 3 toxic news articles and completely turned their Glassdoor score around. But this wasn't just about looking better. This directly restored millions to their expected sales pipeline. Real, measurable results.
And you don't have to take our word for it. Their CMO, Alex, said they were hit by a sophisticated smear campaign.
He told us we systematically flooded the algorithm with authoritative PR hubs, pushing the fake reviews completely out of sight within weeks. His words were masterful execution. That's the kind of impact we're talking about. So it all really comes down to this. Secure your narrative today. Your story online is way too valuable to just leave to chance. It's time to take that first decisive step and really take control.
Look, don't wait for a crisis to force your hand. Reach out to us at Dakshraj Enterprise today. We'll give you a totally confidential, no-obligation analysis of your brand's digital footprint. It's time to stop just reacting and start commanding your online reputation.